Are you a videographer or a photographer and you're trying to figure out what you're going to write off on your taxes this year? Well, keep on watching because I'm going to give you 7 different things that you can write off on your taxes this tax season that's going to save you thousands of dollars. Thanks for joining me at the Financial Spotlight. I'm Chantrell and I'm here to give you financial tips and tricks that are going to help you on your road to know your money better. And today I am bringing you 7 different tax deductions that you can write off on your taxes this year that's going to save you thousands of dollars. So let's start with the first one, and that would be your studio rental. If you conduct your photography or videography sessions in a location and you pay rent on that every single month or however often you do it throughout the year, then you can write that off on your taxes as a tax deduction. You have to make sure that you put it in the rent area because that's going to help you save money on your taxes. The second thing you can write off on your taxes are trade shows and events. So this is for if you're going there to set up and you're doing the trade show or the event, like you're teaching there, or you even have a booth or a table, or even if you're going there for education. Those are 2 different locations in which you can write it off. So you can write off the trade event or the as a education, so you're learning and you're getting the information, or you can write it off as advertising because you're going there to promote your business. The third thing that you can write off are your materials and your supplies. So do you buy film or lens cleaning liquid or any of those type of things to make sure that you're running your business efficiently when you're using your cameras and all of that? Then those things can be taken as a write-off on your taxes. Make sure you keep those receipts and you keep up with all of the purchases that you've made throughout the year so that you can write that off as a tax deduction. Well, don't fret, because I have a free, yes, I said a free tax deduction list plus a guide to guide you through and tell you every single deduction and exactly why and how you write it off on your taxes. Go ahead and download that today. Link is down below in the description box. You'll thank me later. Now, the fourth thing that you can write off is marketing and promotion. So that is along the lines also of advertising. And I have a whole video talking about advertising. I'll link that down in the description box and also here. But what you can do is make sure that if you are marketing on billboards, your websites, your promotions, you're paying for Google ads or any type of thing like that, you need to write that off on your taxes as well. Like I said, keep up with all of the payments that you're making so that you can know exactly how much you're spending and you can write those off as expenses on your taxes. Now, the 5th thing you can write off is gear and equipment. And when I'm talking about gear and equipment, I'm talking about cameras, microphones, headphones, lights, anything that you have to use to run your sessions. Those things can be written off on your taxes. Again, I say keep your receipts and keep track of everything that you're purchasing. Also, if you have a computer that you purchased or a cell phone or any of those things, all of those things can be written off. And then you can also take a depreciation on them in the following years. Make sure that your tax person is aware of that, or make sure that you're keeping up with that information so that you can continue to take a depreciation on the value of your computers or anything that you've purchased for your business. Now, the 6th thing that you can write off on your taxes, a lot of people overlook this expense because they normally pay it every single month or every year. Liability insurance. A lot of businesses have to have liability insurance to make sure that if something goes wrong, they are covered. So if you're paying liability insurance, you need to make sure that you write that off on your taxes in the insurance area so that you can get that expense as a write-off. And the seventh thing that you can write off on your taxes, I'm going to go ahead and combine them together, is travel and mileage. So they can be recorded separately though as different expenses. So mileage is one expense where you're tracking your miles that you're driving from your location to another location, from your home to wherever your photo shoot is or anything like that. You're going to keep track of those miles, and that's mileage. But you might also have to write off travel expenses. You may be getting on the plane to go from here to Egypt to do some filming, or you may be driving somewhere, or on the train, or on the bus. I don't know how you're going from place to place, but if you're paying for that out of pocket and those people are not paying for your travel expenses, then you need to go ahead and write that off as an expense on your taxes. So I hope this information has helped you. If you need any more information on taxes or how to do your taxes, go ahead and watch this video right here. But just to let you know, these 7 expenses are not the only expenses that a photographer and or a videographer can write off. These are just 7 of the maybe like 38 that you can write off. So go ahead and download that free tax deduction list. That link is in the description box. And then also watch the video so that you can get more information. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye.